do this. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been, I think, over a few months now since I've posted here on YouTube, but it feels good to be back. And today we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna actually go over to my mom and dad's place. I'm gonna do some lifting, and then we're gonna go do some overspeed training. But I wanted to introduce you to a new device I've been using called the Lumen. So Lumen is a breathing device where I inhale, exhale, and this will actually tell me if I'm using carbohydrates as my energy source or if I'm fueling off of fats. Pretty sweet stuff. Like, I love the tech that we are able to use today and make you better an athlete. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna head over to the pool in a few minutes and we're gonna go do some lifting. And then once we're there, what I'll do is I'll do a reading on my Lumen right before lifting. And the idea is to go into the workout understanding what my body's using. And then after lifting and doing my sprints, I'll do another reading and see how my body has changed if I'm now fueling off of carbohydrates more or off of fats. Now I gotta say, earlier this morning, my reading was pretty high on the carbohydrate scale, and you can check it here, I got a little screenshot. And the reason for that is because this past weekend I was in Houston visiting my girlfriend's family, and basically what happened is I ate a bunch of carbs throughout the weekend, and it showed up the next day when I came to train. And so it makes perfect sense that my body wasn't in a ketogenic state. I wasn't fueling off of fats. So if you go into the Lumen app here, what it will show you is when you do your reading, based on the score you get, it'll show you that, so like today I have to be going a low carb day. Because I was a high carbohydrate fueling athlete early this morning, it will tell me the dishes that I should try and stick around to maintain a low carb state. Now these are all just recommendations. I don't always follow them, but it's pretty cool to have because it gives you an example of what type of foods are gonna help you stay in ketosis if that is the map you kind of set up through the app. All of this can be super personalized, so when you log in your training regime or what you've been eating, it's all up to you to be as honest as possible so that the science and the data that you get from your breath test in the Lumen shows up as accurate as possible. We're gonna head over to the pool. I'm gonna show you exactly how the Lumen works and how I use it to become a better athlete. You know, really how I can monitor my metabolism has been really vital in understanding that the foods you put into your body really dictate how well you can perform, because just as much as training and resting, recovery, all of those things matter, so does your nutrition. And the Lumen's been helping me understand that, you know, if I'm eating too many carbs, my body's not gonna be able to fuel off of the fats that I do require. And it encourages me to then adjust my meal plan so that I do it the right way, which is hard, but you know what's so cool is I now have the data and the knowledge because of this device, so I can see exactly where my body really is, not just what I think it's doing. On our way now to my parents' place, we're gonna go do some lifting. We don't lift very often. We do now. We started lifting 3 times a week, but the idea is just a quick breakdown in the body, and then we take it straight to the pool and we do sprints. So the idea is that we carry this fatigue from lifting and translate it into the pool so that when the muscle grows back, it knows to grow back stronger so that it can handle that load, but also that we're translating this growth into something that is swim specific. I'm gonna say, so this out of a scale of 1 out of 5, I'm gonna take a guess now, just before we do it, that I'll be burning on maybe a 3 in the scale. So it'd be kind of halfway in between carbs and fats, partly just because I was a 4 this morning, so I was a little high in the carb end, but I think post that swim practice, having burnt a bit, had a really nice keto breakfast, like 5 eggs, lots of bacon, sausage, and then a fat bomb in my coffee. I think it will have pulled it down a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how that is measured. Then we'll take another measurement with the Lumen device after my workout when we do some box jumps post sprints, which will be interesting to see again how that measures. A lot of you guys may be asking, like, what's the point in having a device like this to measure what your body's burning. I think it's really vital, especially if you're maintaining a strict diet, like a ketogenic diet, or even if you're trying to stay high carb. If you're an athlete that wants to know where your body truly is functioning best, having tools like this to show you the data, a tool like the Lumen device, gives you the opportunity to then calculate and figure out what meals you need to be having or need to be subtracting and adding in order to reach peak performance. Everything we do in training revolves around being at our best, being at our peak, and throughout the week, being able to measure with the Lumen shows me exactly what type of things I need to adjust in my schedule to make sure that I'm at my best, if that makes any sense. What we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe into the top here, inhale, exhale, but what's super cool is we don't have to like remember what to do because the app actually tells us everything step by step. Okay, here we go, into the Lumen app, it's just opening up. We're gonna click on the upper left corner here to breathe. It says sit, relax. We're gonna turn this device on. Just gonna look for it, there we go. It's popped up. And then once it's connected, click let's go. How do you like to tag this breath? So this is pre, lift, and sprint.
Take 3 normal breaths through your nose.
So we're gonna take normal breaths through the nose and I'm gonna inhale deeply for 10 seconds and it's gonna follow the whole scale. So here we go, first breath.
Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
So that's one breath down. It's just gonna analyze the breath and then we wait 15 seconds for it to recalibrate and we get ready for the second one.
Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's see if that's good. We might have to take one more breath. Okay, perfect. Okay, so like I said earlier, guys, I was saying that my score would be a 3. So we're still at a level 4. The idea now is just to now, I guess, work out, do everything we can to get our body burning our carbs. But the goal is for me to get down to 1 or 2 on the scale, because ideally being a keto athlete, I want to be at 1 and 2 because that's when I know that I'm burning mostly off of fats and not feeling off of the carbs. So it's really important now that I can see, okay, like my body is still highly functioning off of carbohydrates, and that's not where I want to be. We're at the pool. Pretty simple stuff. So today we're just gonna be doing overspeed. So we're gonna go just quick warm up and then we're gonna get into 10 25s all out off the blocks with 2 minutes in between every split. So we're gonna take the idea is we're training for the 50 freestyle, sprints off the blocks, all out, race suit on. This is the new 2020 suit. So pretty good race specific training. Let's jump straight into it. Okay. I'm thinking we might actually do a cap giveaway. So if you guys check out my Instagram, Swimmer Michael, stay tuned there. We're gonna do a new swim cap giveaway for anyone from anywhere in the world. Since we're done training for now, I'm going to do a quick test, and then after the test, once I figure out and see if my metabolism or how my body's burning my fuel source, if it's changed, I'm gonna go down and have a protein shake and get ready for the rest of the night. I'm actually gonna go celebrate a friend's birthday and just hang out. But we're almost done with the vlog. Let's dive in and just see how this breath goes. This is post inside 60 minutes. Other.
Take 3 normal breaths through your nose, then inhale deeply through your lumen. Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now it's just analyzing. Let's see what our score is. Hey, look at that. So we've actually dropped down to a level 2. So this is perfect. So this shows me that from when I last did my measurement, you guys remember I was a 4 before my workout, and I've now dropped down to a 2. So what that basically tells me is I have burned up the carbs that were in my system, and I've gotten back into a state where I'm fueling off of the fats in my body that's being stored through ketosis. So this is really awesome, really cool to see that it actually worked. One, that it's an accurate device that is measuring it, and it also can tell me that, you know, the work I put in the pool and in the gym was actually relevant to, you know, getting myself better as an athlete because I was burning those carbs up and I'm back into a state where I'm fueling off of fats. So the big thing for me now is for the rest of the evening to focus on eating high fat foods like avocados. I'll do some fatty meats or even some salmon. Obviously there's high protein in there, but if I can stay low on the carbohydrate level, it'd be really good, especially for tomorrow. And that's how it works. Like, I've never been able to do this before, and it's pretty fun to have. Hey, Atlas. Oh, you're all slobbery. What are you doing, dude? Come. Hey, what are you doing? Come. Everybody, this is Atlas. He loves the Lumen as well. But yeah, super cool stuff. Thank you, Lumen, for sponsoring this video and for letting me try out the device. I'm really thrilled. One, this is just a super simple way for me to follow my metabolism and see how I'm fueling, how my body is using the fuel, and then it gives me the opportunity to adjust my fuel source if I see that, hey, that's nasty. To adjust my meals according to what my body tells me is happening. So pretty crazy stuff. Thank you guys for enjoying or for just following along and watching the video this far. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next vlog. I hope to keep these coming regularly every week, showing you the ins and outs of being a professional athlete and the tools I use and how I use them to become the best in the world. So, fun stuff. Atlas is trying to get up on the bed. What are you doing, buds? Hey, what are you doing, dude? Don't look at me like that. Okay, I love you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. If you have any questions down below, anything specific, whether it's training or diet or whatever, just leave it down below and I'll get to you guys. Thank you for following along. I'll see you in the next vlog. Cheers.